Hi everybody, Bob Sokoler, Sokoler Medley Team, RE/MAX Properties East from my office here at RE/MAX Properties East. And I've got some news for you. If you, like me, have ever gone onto Zillow and tried to do a Zestimate and be shocked at what you see, you are not alone. In fact, there's a woman out there who is saying that she's having trouble selling her home because of the Zestimate, which shows it's worth a lot less. My friend Barbara Corcoran was on Good Morning America recently talking about this Zestimate lawsuit against Zillow.
Because what has happened with this particular woman in Illinois is she felt her home was worth $626,000 and the Zestimate came in at $562,000, so that's a $64,000 difference. Her feeling is that a typical buyer checks his estimate and thinks her home is worth less. She's claiming that her home was put in with a basket of other homes that have no bearing on the value of her home.
Zillow has responded publicly saying that a Zestimate is a starting point to determine a home's value and is not an official appraisal. The plaintiff can update her own Zestimate by adding the square footage of her home.
Well, the Zestimate, you have to realize, is just an estimate. That's why they named it that way. It's not intended to be an appraisal, and the company has been very forthcoming in saying that all along. But here's what goes awry. A typical buyer goes in and doesn't realize that the fault factor in it is roughly 5%. It doesn't sound like a lot of inaccuracy, but 1 in 10 homes are estimated at more than 20% less than they're actually worth. So if you're that 1 in 20 homeowner, that's a sizable difference.
Now you might be asking yourself, well, though, is Zillow the place to start when it comes to looking for the price of your home?
They say it's a starting point, and it is a starting point. Reliable? No. And it's only a starting point. But here's the rub. Every consumer out there knows about his estimate. They always check it, and so the consumer is using it as though it's an appraisal. And that's the basis of the lawsuit. She's claiming they should be licensed as an appraisal.
So if you want to get the best price, or at least an accurate price, what do? Barbara has a very important suggestion.
Well, if you want to get the best price, what you must know is the real value of the home. And so you have to be extremely accurate about what other homes are compared to your particular home and not use just an algorithm to arrive at that. So you should really be relying on a real estate agent who really knows what they're doing, or pay for a real appraisal.
So if you want to know within a range what your home is worth, all you need to do is pick up a phone and call me. We'll come out, take a look, we'll discuss, and we'll find out within a range of what the house is really worth. And if you're a buyer and you want to know if the house you're looking at is online is really worth the amount of money that a seller says it is, or that Zillow says it is, no problem. Call me as well. We'll get you set up immediately. 502-376-5483. That's 502-376-5483. From my office at RE/MAX Properties East, I'm Bob Sokoler, the Sokoler Medley Team, RE/MAX Properties East.